Locking in.
Great lock-in.
The great lock-in.
Are you ready to lock in?
The great lock-in.
Join the great locking.
I feel like okay? I feel like pure and if ever you feel like that too, then this video is probably for you. I'm not gonna tell you how much years old I am, but just know that I am in the phase where I want to buy a house. I want to buy a new car. I want to start building my family.
I want a salary increase. I want to change my job. I don't want to work my 9 to 5 anymore. I want to start my own business. I don't have enough money to start my own business. I want to lose weight. I want this. I want that.
Oh my god. Listen, people, it's getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. So when I saw all this video on social media regarding the great lock-in, I was like, yeah, that's it. That's it. Listen, we need to lock in. For the past 2 years, I really felt miserable in my life because of multiple reasons. But yeah, not in all aspects of my life, but let's say that, yeah, the working life got me, right? I also noticed that I didn't really do much to change the situation. Why? Because you have in front of you one of the queen of procrastination. That's it. I just procrastinate. Well, I was, okay? This is really something I've tried to work on. And in fact, I almost felt like my brain only correctly function when it was time to emergency. You know, when there's no time anymore, my brain like, okay, we need to put into work. And I want to change that. Okay, I want to change that because you won't have anything good in life by procrastinating. Most of the time when you keep procrastinating, it's just then too late, or you produce a very medium job and you're always like, oh my god, I could have done it better. And if there's anything that I don't want for my life is regrets. That's the reason why I was like, let's go back to the list of new things I wanted for this year, resolutions. Let's see what I did, what I've achieved, and what is left to be done. Because obviously enough is enough. Nobody else gonna do it for us people. We can continue to complain. We can continue to dream. This is not reality. We need to put into work. Let's put into work together. First objective, new house. First of all, I want to move into my new apartment and then hopefully I will be able to buy a house. Then complete property online course. This course, I bought it 2 years ago and I've never watched even 1 minute of the course, which is very odd because before I bought it, I was like, oh my god, I need to buy it. I have to buy it. If I don't buy it right now, my life is over. My life depends on this course. Oh my god, oh my god. I bought this course. I never even watched 1 minute. I'm really ashamed of that. Why do we keep doing things like that? We have this feeling that we are in an urge.
In a way?
In an urge of buying something, and once we have it, that's it. We don't do anything with it. So yeah, I really want to work on that too. Travel the world. This year, so I went to Brazil. Everything they say about Brazil is true. Brazilian people are nice. They like to party. The way they like to party and drink. Brazil was a vibe. Oh my god, listen. Brazil was something. Essa menina de vermelho passa de roupa todo mundo que ver. Oh my god. And then I went to Morocco. So Morocco was a small trip, you know, 1 week trip, but still, I've never went there. Moroccan people were just so nice, the weather, the food too, that was great. You know what? Let me check that. We're gonna check that together. So Brazil, done. Yes, Brazil. Morocco, done. And then the next one is China. So I'm going to China very soon, in a few days. So I think that by the way this video will be up, I probably will be in China or I will be back from China. I don't know yet. If there's one thing I can suggest, travel. If you like traveling, travel, okay? You will remember the memories. You will remember the good time that you spent, but the money or the random things that you buy, you won't remember that. I remember when I used to be a student, I used to focus on summer period on working because I was like, yeah, I'm focused on school, etc. Wrong strategy. really wrong strategy because then I didn't really have the opportunity to travel that much. And that's the reason why we really emphasize on the fact that we really want to travel as much as we can. And then growth. Do something special for my birthday. When it comes to other people's birthdays, I'm always the one pushing it. You need to do something. You need to throw a party, or you need to, do something special because we only live once. It's gonna be in your memories for a long time. Blah, blah, blah. And when it comes to myself, I'm like, oh, I just became lazy when it comes to me, right? Nothing really crazy, but it's very important to enjoy every bit of life. Read at least 3 books. People, listen. I read this one, and this one. These are the books that I've read. So we can check that together. This one, I'm very happy that I could achieve it because, in fact, those past years, I didn't really have the time to read. My original objective was to read 1 book a month, so 12 a year. Well, obviously, I didn't, but I read all this in 1 month. And do you want to know why? I deleted TikTok. People, it really be the social media. It really be the phone. It really be the phones. This is topic for another video, I guess. This is topic for another video. Think about it. Develop my knowledge. So I think here, same as reading, I really want to keep stimulating my brain because, once again, because of social media and all these, Netflix, so on. I'm not saying this is bad. There is a lot of good things on social media. I love social media. I've learned a lot of things. But of course, we know that the infinite scrolling is not good for the brain. And if there's one thing that I want for my life is to continue to stimulate my brain. And so for that, I've downloaded multiple apps on my phone, and every day I spend 3 or maybe 5 minutes on each app. I'm also trying to learn new languages. So currently I'm trying to learn Chinese and German, 2 completely different languages, but for some reason I'm very passionate by language. Like, it's not only a language, it's a way of thinking, it's a culture. Like, language is wealth. In fact, language is wealth. Anyway, what else do I do on my phone? I also learn code. If you don't know, I'm a digital project manager. By the way, go see this video right here where I bring you through a whole day with me as a digital project manager. So I work with developers. It's very important for me to keep deepen my knowledge towards development. Even if I don't develop on my own, it's very important for me to know about those technical aspects of work. Oh, I do a lot of quiz, general knowledge. Very important, not only for me, to know why this exists, why this has been created, when it's very interesting. I'm very passionate by that. But it's also great, in society when you're having conversation with people, you have a lot of things to add up to the conversation. 9 to 5 final boss. This is a topic. Here in category, we are in career. Oh, so by the way, let me show you all the categories that I have. So personal, career, health, finance, business, hobbies. Obtain PMP certification. If there's one thing I always stress out is the fact that as an employee, we always want to make sure that we are on top of our expertise, that we are employable, always employable, that we are valuable, not only for ourselves, but also for the company. So for this reason, I really want to obtain the PMP certification. This is one of the certifications that is aligned with my profile, with what I do. This certification is recognized internationally. So yeah, for multiple reasons. Salary increase. So once again, this was an objective that I had in the beginning of the year. And in fact, I had a salary increase, not much. Okay. It was a 3%. But still, it's still a salary increase. And so I'm not gonna spit on it. Okay. So check, pass at least one job interview. So this is a link with the PMP certification. So always make sure that you know how to sell yourself, you stay employable. Also, it's a great opportunity to see what's your value on the market, because when you've been in a company for so long, you tend to forget. You tend to forget, once again, how to sell yourself, how to consolidate all the experience that you've had. Also, when it comes to salary, just to see how much I could earn in another company, because I can go on Google, but on Google it's very vague, Salary for a digital manager, project manager is very vague. I really want to see with the true actors of the market. Let's move on. More health habits. Here, I really wish I could eat healthier. Sorry. This is in progress. In fact, I really reduced the amount of sugar because I'm a sugarholic. Okay? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a sugarholic. I should pay attention to that because diabetes is no joke. Work out on a weekly basis. I do it. I currently work out twice a week. So that's great. And go to bed early. This I do too. So by the end of the year, I will be able to check that. Not now. unfortunately, but that will be the case. Let's continue. Okay, so I put be rich. Well, I didn't have any idea when it came to the objective, but category finance, implement a monthly budget tracker. I've noticed that I'm not as good as I thought as budgeting. That's the reason why I've implemented a monthly budget tracker to really track my expenses, because at the end of the month, I'm like, what did I do with my money? I'm not someone that buy too much clothes, not at all. Clothes, shoes, bags. So in fact, I feel I don't know where my money goes. I don't know where my money goes, but yeah, I really want to be focused on that and be strong, because listen, how do you want to evolve in life when you suck at holding a budget? So no, this, as you can see, I'm serious right now. This is one of my objectives. Money is very important. Then we have boss lady category business. And so here have at least one other source of income. Very important to have multiple sources of income. As of today, I have two sources, sorry, of income. Three-ish. The first one being my 9 to 5. Of course, this is the major source of income that I have. The second one is I currently work as a social media manager for a client of mine. This is a side income, let's say. So I manage her Instagram. It's a whole service that I provide for this customer. And so basically this is my second source of income, but this is not enough. In fact, I really want to have another source of income. So what? For the moment, I'm still thinking about it, but let's see. Enjoy every bit of life. Very important, you guys. We need to enjoy every bit of life. And when I say that, I mean go out more often, not just restaurant, because majority of the activity that I do when it comes to going outside is going to the restaurant, going to the brasserie, having a small drink. So even if I don't drink, but soft drink, mocktails, right? And I really want to do something else. There's much more of life. Going to a museum, going to escape game, going out to picnic outside. We are done with this big back energy. So yeah, over that. Learn crochet. Let me show you something. I told you earlier that sometimes I have this urge of buying something, and once I have it, I don't do anything. I bought this set of crochet, I think 3 to 4 years ago. I don't know. We don't care. And I've never touched it. Look. It's still closed. It's still closed. There is the plastic on it. Never opened it. So the reason is, why did I have the urge to buy it? One day I really want to learn how to crochet because this seems fun. But I'm gonna be honest with you, there is a lot of things that I want to do already. In life, you need to be honest with yourself. Although it could be very great, right now, I can't spend my time learning crochet when I have all these other things that I want to spend my time on. So I'm gonna erase this line. That's it. And then I kept this one in last position, but start my YouTube channel. For the past 5 years or more, I don't know, I've been filming. Listen, I've been filming tons of content that I've never edited and that I've never posted. To show you how much I procrastinated, we are going to see together when did I set this YouTube. View my channel, text, more info, Do you see that? Loud and clear. Join it April 10th, 2023. We are now the 28th September 2025. Procrastination is on my DNA. On my DNA. On my DNA. People! Let's calm down. Can you see? I've started that 2 years ago, more than 2 years ago, and we are at 2025. Nothing done. We cannot keep this going, people. We cannot. I'm ashamed. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. You know what? Let's create this YouTube channel together. Okay, so create. Oh my God. If ever you see this video, that you will know that that's it. I'm on the train. Where are you? Are you joining the train too? Think about it.